Hello everybody, it's ManSuspect here. I'm gonna show you some little tips to make your intro, hostile intro. You can hear this kind of intro on some atmospheres, style tracks. It's really catchy and powerful. It's used with a lot of different scratches and noises, nearly every kind of noises you can find, like vocals or robotic sounds or basic square or nearly whatever. You lead your pads if you want, some percussions, everything you can find on some packs or on VST. So now I'm gonna show you the final result, the final kind of result I'm going to have. So you can hear it's really catchy and there is not a lot of noise here. We need some effects, things like that. So the other part I'm gonna show you is how to arrive to this kind of sound. You can build your intro, the way to launch your intro in a specific way that most of the actual DJs and producers used to do that. Don't know why I said DJ, because DJ don't produce, but so DJs don't use this kind of thing, but producers do. So it's really simple. It's use the melody and or chords of some synths you made, and basically only paid progressions to launch it, and you'll just make the full thing here for the 8 first steps, and then you're gonna do that and loop on the first step 2 times, and then on the first step 2 times, and then on the half step, and so on. Then you'll use this or any other sounds you want, but I use this little sound to make a break between the launch of the intro and the intro itself. It will really cut the pad and the chords progression and announce the intro. So I'm just gonna show you how it sounds like with the chords, and then I'm gonna come back to the explanation. So the next step I'm gonna show you is how to build the intro itself with the different synths, and I'm gonna make a new one, or try at least to do a new one for you, and I'll just show you something and give you some tips on how to build it. The first thing is to find a basic rhythm with all the different scratches, and then add some other scratches on the empty parts, like this one here. I got another scratches or another synth or vocals if you want, and after that I think it would be done. So let's start. Okay, now I get my basic rhythm. As you can see, it's not really difficult, just play around with the different scratches. Then some little tips I can give you is to play with different lengths with the note. This one is shorter, this one is longer, and by playing this way you're gonna get different rhythm. If something sounds bad with long notes, just try smaller, like I did here for example, and you can get some different results. The next step is to add some different scratches on this little pass, which is really empty and needs some little things. So what I'm gonna use is the same sounds I used for to launch the intro here, and just put the two first notes here for example, and try different combination to make it less repetitive, of course, because now it's always the same rhythm. So let's do that. Now I get another rhythm, more powerful and more catchy. So now gonna do the second part of this little intro by just playing with the different scratches I got here. I'm not going to make any other patterns. I'm just gonna use the one I got here by cutting and editing everything. So just follow the way I'll do that. That's not really complicated, as you can see. It's really a matter of feeling. You're really free to do what you want. Here just moves everything where you want it to be, and just find the right way to do that. So there you have it. It's a really catchy intro. You can add some other scratches and maybe layer them to get some different sounds, but that's the main way I do my intro. Most of the time I use different scratches, not really different. As you can see, you get some scratches that are quite similar, and just some other that are really in a different kind of sounds. But there is no rules. You can do whatever you want. You are the master of your sounds. You can do whatever you want, and if you enjoy it, that's good. That's the way you should produce. It's for yourself first, then you can produce for other one. But it should be good for you, not for the other one. If you like it, that's that you made a great work. So that's finished for the first part of this arrangement and build tutorials. I'm gonna show you how to choose your different scratches, of course, and some other tips like for reverse bass, and how to launch it really properly to get a really catchy sound directly. See you for another tutorials.